All right, guys, welcome on board. My name is Toby Okunoga, and I want to say compliment of the season to everybody here. This year has been an amazing year for everybody. The fact that we are still alive is enough reason to be joyful. Is hope for a better future, for a better tomorrow. So let's be grateful for where we are as a person, as a business, as a family. You might not have achieved your goals in this year, but the fact that you are alive means that next year is a possibility for you to achieve your goals. Okay. I believe that next year was an amazing year for everybody. Okay. I use the term was there because we are speaking in futuristic terms right now. We have seen next year. Okay, next year was an amazing year for everybody. It was a year of breakthroughs, a year of blessings, a year of magnificent accomplishment and achievement for everybody by the special grace of God. Amen. So right now, guys, now the goal of this masterclass is a strategic session. It is not a training session, so we won't be looking at analysis on charts. But what I want to accomplish with this session is simply to give us a perspective, right? So that you can be profitable as a Forex trader, okay? Because if you are trading Forex in 2021, next year, you get the same results next year, okay? If you are doing the same thing. Right? So the goal of this session is to help you look at Forex trading from a different perspective, give you access to information that can change the game for you. Okay, so I really hope that people on this call will take advantage of the information that they will get access to tonight. Okay, so I'll be done in maximum, let's say, an hour maximum. Okay. I don't plan to make this long. I know that we are still unboxing our gifts as it is Boxing Day. So let's get back to the celebrations real quick. Guys, if you are super excited like as I am, type in excited in the chat box. Let's go, guys. We're getting started right about now. If you are pumped up, if you are fired up for the new year, fired up to accomplish your goals next year, okay, type in excited in the chat box, guys. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go, guys. I see you, Richardson, Sagbola, Valentine. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Woo! Awesome. So now let us get started with the basics, right? Now you must understand that Forex trading is a platform that can help you achieve financial freedom, time freedom, financial independence. Okay, Forex trading is a tool, okay, for financial fortune. But as much as Forex trading is a tool for financial fortune, it has also been for a lot of people a reason why their lives are now miserable, a reason why people are broke, okay, because the market has taken all their money, okay? So they got involved with Forex trading to learn, okay, and change their lives. But really, okay, Forex trading market changed their lives in a negative way, okay? Now, the statistics of Forex traders is that, over 90% of Forex traders don't make money, they lose money. Over 90% don't make money. So in real life terms now, if you pick randomly 10 traders, okay, you find out that just one or two traders out of that bunch, right, are profitable. Okay, so the majority of Forex traders, okay, don't make money. They might make money, okay, this week, next week they lose everything. Okay, there is no consistency in the profits that they make. All right, So, and then I'll explain why that is shortly. And then my goal is to, position us in that upper 5% of people that are very, very profitable and consistent, right, in the Forex trading market. Okay, so let us talk a bit about the foundations of Forex trading. Okay, the foundations of Forex trading. Okay, now just the way you have your normal farmers market, your normal market that you go and buy your food stuff. Okay, the activities in the market is buying and selling. Okay, for you to buy something, there has to be somebody willing to sell that thing, that particular commodity, right? For you to sell a particular commodity, there has to be people that are willing to buy that particular commodity. Okay, so buying and selling works interchangeably. They work hand in hand. So now in the foreign exchange market, it's the same thing. Now in the Forex market, we deal with currencies. Our commodity is currencies. Okay, you have the euro, you have the dollar, you have the Aussie, okay, you have the Japanese yen and the likes. Okay, now what we do in the foreign exchange market is simply buying and selling. It's an exchange, right? So if you are buying Euro USD, for example, okay, where are you buying it from? Okay, there has to be some people on the same Forex market, okay, willing to sell that particular commodity to you. There has to be enough liquidity, okay, for you to buy. If you want to sell Euro USD, okay, you are selling, okay, who are you selling to? Okay, there has to be people that are willing to buy. Okay, so the Forex market is based on buying, and guys, don't worry, I'm going somewhere, guys. This will make sense to you shortly. The Forex market is based on buying and selling. Okay, and then our commodity is what? Currencies. Okay, just look at this scenario like you go to maybe the mall or ShopRite, and then how you do your exchange, buying and selling. Okay, now in the Forex market, now you are buying and selling at a particular price. So the goal of the Forex market, how do you make profit buying? Okay, so you buy at a very, very low price, and then you sell high to somebody willing to buy at that high price. Okay, how do you make money selling? You sell at a high price, okay, and then you go out at a low price. Good. Now the truth of the matter is that as retail traders, now we are retail traders, there's nothing we can do to move the market. We do not move the market. Now, for people that are aware, that know a bit about Forex trading, you know something called the market participants. Okay, guys, give me a few pointers here in the chat box. Tell me, who are the people in the market participants, right? Who are the people that control the market? Okay, give me a few market participants that you know. Okay, who are the people that are trading in the market? Remember that the Forex market averages about 6 to 7 trillion US dollars on a daily basis. Okay, who are the market participants? Good, you have the central banks, you have commercial banks, you have hedge funds. Awesome, right? So market participants, we have, check this out, guys. We have the government, you have hedge funds, you have central banks, you have commercial banks, you have the brokers, right? Forex brokers. Okay, and then you have the retail traders. Right now, the Forex market averages $5 to $7 trillion on a daily basis. Okay, so that means from the buying and selling that occurs in the Forex market on a daily basis, there's an exchange, buying and selling, of up to $7 trillion daily. Okay, now looking at the market participants, you have governments, hedge funds, central banks, commercial banks, foreign brokers, and retail traders. We as the retail traders, okay, we are like the small fishes in a ocean of sharks, right? We don't have control over the market. Even if you buy a particular commodity right now, okay, that commodity, that action of yours cannot move the market, okay? Now, the people that move the market are these guys over here, okay? They control the market direction. So as a Forex trader, what you want to learn how to do, okay, is to trade like these big dogs, okay, is to know exactly when they want to put money into a particular pair or when they want to sell. You want to look out for what I call, okay, footprints, okay, or you can say market makers footprints, okay. When they're about to pump money into a market to buy a pair or to sell a pair, they always leave a footprint. So your goal right now is to be able to study how these people, okay, move money in and out of your currency pair, and then you want to trade alongside these people. The major reason why forex traders lose money is that we are trying to predict market direction. Okay, we are trying to predict market direction. Why will you try to predict what you have no control over? Okay, because the Forex market is a real life scenario. Okay, it is real time, right? There are people actively doing business as we speak. Is real time. You don't know what is going on at the back. Okay, the best thing that you can do as a Forex trader is not to try to predict the market. It is to react to the market. Okay, so you want to react. You want to have a reactive strategy. Okay, don't try and predict the market, and I'll explain why shortly. Because a lot of traders lose money because they are predicting that, okay, when price gets to this point, okay, it is going to reverse or it is going to continue. No, okay, you don't know what will happen. You don't know, nothing is certain. Because price reversed at a particular point does not mean that it will do that in the future. What you want to look out for as a Forex trader is to react to the market. And how do you react to the market? You want to look out for, okay, the market makers' footprints. Okay, because these guys are the ones that they have the $100 million to pump in the market in a particular minute. They have the $1 billion to pump in the market. Okay, they have money. Governments, they have money. Hedge funds, they have crazy money. Okay, central banks, they are printing money. They have crazy money. They can afford to pump large amounts of money, okay, in the market. Now, let me now expatiate this concept of buying and selling. Okay, now you must know that these big dogs are the ones that move the market. So now what they do, let me see if I can make this easy to understand. Okay, so let's say as a forex trader now, so let's say these people wants to move the market. So let's say the market makers, they want to move a particular pair up. Okay, they want to move it up. Okay, so that means they want to buy this particular pair. So let's say this is Euro USD. Euro USD, right? So they want to buy US. So that means they want to move money into the euro currency. So that will push price up. Now, so they want to buy this pair. So they want to push demand on the euro currency. All right. So now, but we know that in your normal market, okay, if they want to buy a particular, if you buy something, there has to be someone, okay, willing to sell, right? So these big institutions now, they want to buy euro dollar, okay, at this particular point. But if they will buy something, there has to be somebody willing to sell that particular currency to them. There has to be enough liquidity, okay, for them to move the market. Okay, so what is the easiest way that they do this? Okay, a lot of times they use the retail traders. Okay, so what they do is, so when they want to buy a particular currency pair, okay, they need someone to sell to them. So what they do is that you, for example, as a retail trader, that you are accustomed to trading in a particular way, you know, let me digress a bit and tell you why we lose money as forex traders. Everybody is learning from the same source. Most people learned how to trade from either baby pips or free platforms online, or most people learn from I am Academy, okay? Which they teach the same thing that is on baby pips. I'm not bashing any company, okay? I also started from I am Academy, but I've learned and I've grown from there. I'm grateful for the education I received from those platforms, okay? But that education didn't make me money, okay? Now, we are learning from the same source. Every forex trader is trading the same way. So a lot of forex traders that learn the same way of trading, okay, are going to be buying at this particular point. Okay, so now there is liquidity in this zone. There's a lot of orders, liquidity. Okay, there's a lot of liquidity here in this zone. A lot of buying orders, and then lots of stop loss here. Now, what you must know is that stop loss is also an order. Stop loss is a sell order. Stop loss is liquidity. And then what you must know about these orders is that market makers know exactly where retail traders are trading from. Okay, the big banks, it is we that are retail traders that we use MT4. Most traders that I know, they either trade with MT4 or MT5, or they use C trader. Now, top banks, hedge funds, they don't use MT4 to trade. Okay, they trade directly in the market. they don't go through a Forex broker. Okay, they don't go through a middleman. So as retail traders, when you place a buy order at a particular price point, the market makers, the large market participants, okay, in a trading floor, they know exactly where our orders are. Okay, they have an order book, okay, where they see a cloud of, lot of people putting money at this particular place, right? So let's say they want to move the market now. So what they will do is that they will wait for where there is a lot of liquidity, and then lots of stop losses, people willing to sell. Okay, a stop loss for a buy order is a sell order. So people are willing to exit this position, okay, at a particular price point. So what the market makers do is that they push the market down, they sell, okay, and take liquidity, because they cannot buy if there is nobody willing to sell. It is economics. Okay, they cannot move a particular money into a particular currency if people are not willing to sell that currency or buy that currency. So they look for where liquidity is. Okay, move the market there, take out the orders. So for them to move the market up, they sell to buy. Okay, now moving the market down is so that they can see who is ready to buy, who's ready to sell, and then they buy, and then they make profit off of our stop loss, which is why a lot of Forex traders, after doing your analysis, okay, you start from maybe the daily and then you work your way down. You know that for a fact, this price should not go beyond this zone, and then you might be right actually, okay, but truth is the market is stacked against you. They know where your orders are. So a lot of times price will hit your stop loss, and then after a few hours or a few days, you will see price going back in the direction that you projected, and then you are like, what is going on? You are frustrated. Okay, it might work for you a few times, but consistently when you keep doing that, you find out that you are losing money, and then you think that you are doing something wrong, and then you start to change strategies. You start to move from one mentor to another. You start buying one course. You start to pay for signals because you think that somebody else understands the market better than you do. No. Okay. The fact is that why we lose money in the Forex market is because retail traders are trading the same way. Okay. Most traders that I know, they trade the same way. Okay. We trade technical analysis. Okay, most traders trade technical analysis. We are taught the same thing. That's the problem. Okay, so we trade support and resistance. Okay, we trade trend lines, right? We trade reversal patterns. These are your W's, these are your M's, these are your heads and shoulders. Okay, these are your flag patterns, etc. Okay, we trade the same way. That is why we lose money. Okay, so when an average trader sees that price is in a support zone, okay, from what he was taught that a support zone is a floor, okay, and then price should go up. So when price gets to a support zone, okay, is ready to buy. Okay, but that is a trap that the market makers set for retail traders in order to create liquidity. Okay, now the market makers are constantly creating liquidity. Okay, they are constantly, because they have the money, okay, they are constantly creating scenarios that aligns with what we have been taught as a Forex trader, as a retail trader. So they are creating scenarios that aligns with support resistance, that aligns with trend lines, that aligns with reversal patterns. And then sometimes patterns actually work, but that is some form of compensation to you as a retail trader to keep putting your money in the market, so that you would think that, okay, because it worked today, okay, next time it is going to work next time, okay, and that keeps you in an unending loop. Okay, so they keep creating liquidity in the market. Guys, even me myself, I've taught a lot of you guys this, okay, but as we grow, we expand in knowledge, okay, and I cannot continue to teach you what does not work, okay. This don't work. You cannot be a consistent trader if you are trading like every other trader out there. You don't want to predict the market, because support, resistance, trend lines, reversal patterns are all predictive strategies. Okay, if this, then that. It does not work like that. In a real life scenario, nothing is that straightforward. Okay, check out your own life as an example. Nothing is straightforward. There's no formula for real life scenarios. You have to adjust to scenarios. Okay, and that is growth, that is maturity. Okay, likewise, don't try to put the Forex market in a box. Don't try to box it, because you don't control the market. You don't have the liquidity. You don't have the money. Okay, an average trader that is trading, averagely, you are trading with $500. How much is $500 compared to $1 trillion, compared to $100 billion? All right, guys, is it making sense to you? If you get what I'm saying so far, please type in yes. If you understand what I'm saying so far, please type in yes. Okay, I'm going somewhere, guys. So let's take it step by step. If you get what I'm saying, type in yes. All right. Good. Now, my point here is that technical analysis will blow your account. That you cannot help it. Okay, you cannot be consistent on a long run trading the same concepts that are being taught to every other Forex trader. If you are doing the same thing, you get the same results. Okay, it's that simple. So in preparation for next year, I want you to cancel, to start on learning everything. Mr. Adedayo, you are drawing on my screen. Give me a second, guys. Let me clear this. Clear all drawings. Okay. Now, so your goal right now is to unlearn the retail concept, okay, that you have been taught. Okay. Personally, I've lost a lot of money. Okay. Now, not everybody is comfortable with losing money. Okay. I know people, personally, people that have lost about 10 million naira in a month. I know someone that lost 30 million naira in about 3 months. I know people that are even giving their money to to investment companies that claim to be professional Forex traders. Okay, and then they are promising people monthly profits. Okay, and then they put their money thinking that, okay, these people understand the market. And then at the end of the day, okay, that company shuts down. We know a lot of those companies. Those companies, it is either it is a pyramid scheme, or they are actually trading, and then they are trading support and resistance, and then they got stopped out of the market by these large institutions. Either of those two. Okay, so you need to do something different 2022. If you want to be profitable consistently, you need to be profitable. And then I'll show you how to do that. And then I'll let you know, I'll also show you how to do that with little capital. Okay, 2022, guys, you can be profitable immensely, okay, with small capital. You don't need a lot of money to trade in the market. Okay, I tell people that if you cannot grow $30 or $10, don't fund your account with $100 or $1,000. Okay, on many occasions, just to show people that, you know, what I'm teaching works. Okay, I've funded account with $30 multiple times, and then I flipped it under a week. Okay, over 300% profit in a week, because I don't trade like every other trader out there. I now have a new system of trading reactively, trading with the banks, with the large institutions, looking out for market makers' footprint. When I spot footprint, I know that, okay, these guys are about to move money into this particular pair. All right, so you must take note that technical analysis, no matter how glorious other people paint it to be, okay, it is not profitable. It's not profitable. All right, you see a lot of Forex educators on YouTube, okay, painting a strategy as 100%, as 90% profitable. But trust me, it is until you pay for their course or you pay for their signals that you know that this thing is trash. There's this particular guy that I met on Instagram, an American actually. I mean, on his profile, he posts before and after photos. All right, and I was inspired that, man, this guy is doing amazing, because the guy, he does not, like, the way he portrayed himself, he does not lose a trade, because all his posts before and after, profits, massive profit. So I paid. So I think at the time his course and his mentorship was about, I think, $150 every month, right? So I paid for like the first 2 months, right? And then I entered the guy's mentorship program, and then I found out that what I was seeing on Instagram, on YouTube, was different from what I was experiencing. Okay, this guy loses trades like crazy. Okay, I think I trade at the time, I traded better than the guy, but the guy just has, you know, correct packaging. Like they package us very, very well. Okay, so there are a lot of people on YouTube that you see that claim to have a perfect system. Trust me, there's no perfect system with Forex trading. Even with trading like the banks, you will lose trades, because the banks also lose trades. Okay, because as they are trying to create liquidity, okay, they are losing. But ultimately, they will win, because they know how to create a market scenario that suits a retail trader's buyers, and then they take out your stop loss, and then they make profit. All right, good. So understand that there is manipulation in the market. There is a market maker. Okay, there is manipulation. whether you believe it or not, okay, the truth is that the market is stacked against you. I'll be honest with you, okay? For a retail trader, the market is not for you, okay? There's manipulation by, you know, Wyckoff calls it the composite man, okay? So look at the market makers like a composite man, like somebody behind the chart, okay, trying to manipulate the market. All right. So in 2022, okay, guys, what you want to be doing, okay, stop trading like every other trader. Okay, because if you do that, you will continue blowing accounts. Okay, you don't have to do so much to blow accounts, honestly. Just trade like every other person. Okay, and then the problem is not you. It's not that they're following you from the village. No, there's no village people in the market. It's just that we are trading the wrong way. We have been taught the wrong way. Okay, what if I told you that the people, okay, that are in charge of the market, these market makers, the composite man, are people that created the popular baby pips, okay, to teach teach Forex for free. So they are educating Forex traders in a particular style of trading, so that when traders trade that way, they can manipulate the market, move the market in the opposite direction. So your goal, something like every other trader, and then, right, you want to start trading alongside the market makers. Okay, so how do you trade alongside the market makers? Okay, that is the education that you need to receive, guys. Okay, that is the education that you need to receive. Now, let me show you a few examples of why support or resistance does not work. Let's go to a few charts, and then let me see if I'll show you an example. Okay, now this is the weekly chart. Let me go to a smaller chart. Let's go to 4 hours chart. Okay, hold on, let me delete this. Okay, guys. So check this out, guys. Now, as a retail trader, what were you taught? Let's look at this small area here. This small area. Let me make that bigger. Let us start from here. Now, what were you taught? You were taught to sell at resistance. This is a resistance zone, right? This is a resistance zone. So when price came back here, okay, when you go to a smaller time frame, for example, so let's go to like a 5 minutes chart. You will see manipulation on the 5 minute chart, or let's do the 5 minutes. You will see manipulation on the lower time frame. Okay, so check this out. So you are taught to sell at this zone. Okay, so maybe when you started seeing this, you saw this doji here, you now thought that, okay, price want to start going down, so you sell at this red candle. Okay, but it just went down a bit, and then it took out your stop loss that was here. Maybe it was here. You saw this red candle, you sold here. you sell, and then price went down a bit, it took out your stop loss. Okay, that is liquidity. Now, let me show you another example. Let's go back to the 4 hours chart. Okay, let's play this forward exit. Check out these scenarios as well. Okay, this is another resistance. Okay, you can see the market taking out people's stop losses here, and then when it did that, you can see price went back all the way down. All right, so it took out your liquidity because there were a lot of stop losses at this point. Sorry, let me rewind this. There were a lot of stop losses at this point. Okay, you can see this large green candle. Why did this green candle occur? Now, think about it, guys. Think about it. Okay, this was a resistance zone over here. Okay, resistance zone. You can see price touched this zone here. Okay, so it's an established resistance zone. Okay, 2 or more touches, an established zone. So you're expecting that if price should come back here again, okay, you should sell. So maybe when price got here and then you saw this candle, and then we were also taught that there are candles that connote reversal. So this is like a pin bar, for example. That means that, okay, price is about to reverse. So maybe you now entered at this point. You now took your entry here. Okay, but when you took your entry, price actually respected it. But you were not looking to exit the trade at this point. You were looking maybe to sell to maybe this support zone, for example. Okay, so price came very close to your TP, maybe half of it, and then as a retail trader, you will be putting your stop loss at the top here normally. This is where you're supposed to be. You can see immediately price went up. It took out your stop loss. Now ask yourself, okay, why did this large candle occur? And then when it occurred, you can see price went back down and respected your analysis. Now this green candle here, okay, was printed to take out your liquidity. That's the goal. It took out a lot of stop losses. It took out a lot of sell orders here. Okay, and then they bought because you're willing to sell, okay, to sell the market all the way down. So these scenarios happen a lot. Okay, so you can even see that you were also taught that when the market creates M pattern, okay, you were taught to maybe sell at this point for M pattern, to sell at the breakout. Okay, so you as a trader now trading this way, you might think that, okay, you have seen a scenario. Check it out. Now this is a possible M pattern. Check it out. Okay, M pattern, something like this. Okay, some people, before this candle finished printing and then it was here, they will think that, okay, let them continue, so that because price has formed the M pattern, okay, price is also reacting at a resistance zone. So they are seeing lots of confluence that are okay, or surely price will go down. Okay, so you sell here, you put your stop loss here, but check out what the market did. Okay, it even went your way a few pips, but ultimately, right? Ultimately, it took out your stop loss, and the market went all the way down as well. Now, why the market also come down here? Check it out. Let me rewind this. Why did the market come down here? Because this zone was also a support zone. Okay, so a lot of retail traders are also trying to buy at this zone. Okay, so there's a lot of stop loss orders here. Okay, but check it out. So as a retail trader, you are buying here. We were taught to buy at support, but check out what happened. If you bought at support, they would have taken out your stop loss. So let's play. You can see, check it out. You can see this week, you were wicked out of the market. And then that is liquidity that they needed, okay, to move the market up. Okay, so market makers, they need liquidity in order to move the market in the right direction. Okay, remember, buying and selling. For you to buy a particular thing in the market, somebody has to be ready to sell to you. Abi now, for you to sell in a particular market, somebody has to be ready to buy from you for you to sell. But we know that in the Forex market, as a retail trader, we don't move the market. Our money is not compared to these people's money. Okay, so trying to predict the market using support or resistance will only give you lots of heart attack, and then you'll be frustrated. You will think that something is going wrong with you. Nothing is wrong with you. You are completely fine. It's just that you did not understand how liquidity works. You don't understand how the market makers operate. All right. So guys, what you want to do, so let me just stop here. There are lots of, this happens over and over and over again. Wherever you see liquidity, this was another liquidity, this liquidity here, this is another liquidity. So sometime in the future now, when price come back here in the future, okay, people will still want to sell here, and then they'll put their stop loss here. But price, trust me, will wick them out and then maybe go back up. Okay. So the market makers operate based on liquidity. You can see this right here is another liquidity. Okay. See, check it out. This is the resistance zone here. So you would have wanted to sell here, and then you were wicked out, or if your stop loss was somewhere here, if you were selling. Okay, let's see what the market did. You can see, check it out, guys. You can see they wicked you out of the market and then push price back down. If price come back here, so let's see if this zone hold. Let's see, for people that want to buy at this zone, let's play it out. Okay, you can see for people that try to buy here, okay, you are gone. So let's see if something happened on lower time frame at this zone. So let's go to like a lower time frame and see if there was any, if there was any manipulation at this zone here. Let's go to the 15 minutes chart, or let's say 10 minutes, for example. Now, check it out. See, check it out, guys. Now, as a Forex trader trading the retail way, you can see You were taught to buy at support. And then this support was a support on the 4 hours, a higher time frame support. So we're taught to go to lower time frame and then look for what plans to buy in a lower time frame. You can even see a W pattern form here. So you were thinking that maybe since price has broken, hold on guys. What's going on? Okay, good. So you were thinking that since price has formed this W pattern, okay, this is the break of structure at the neckline. So you buy at this candle. So your plan was to buy at this candle because price is in a 4-hour support. You saw a W pattern. You saw break of structure. You saw that price was struggling to leave this zone. Okay, so your normal thinking would be to buy here as a retail trader. So you buy here, you put your stop loss at this lower point here. Okay, but when you did that, price came all the way down. Okay, price came all the way down and then took out your stop loss, and then maybe price also came all the way up. So you are thinking that, okay, maybe this is the real move. You now bought here again because of this strong buy candle. You now bought here again. You put your stop loss here. Okay, price took you out. These scenarios happen over and over and over and over again. If you plan to sell at this zone, okay, this was a resistance zone here. It's a resistance zone here. You can see price took out your resistance with this up move, and then that sent market all the way down. This happens on every time frame, every single time. Whenever you see liquidity, support or resistance, know that there is a market maker footprint going on at that particular zone. Okay, so I won't dwell too much on how they manipulate the market. Just know that manipulation occurs, and then it occurs because of liquidity. Where are the retail traders putting orders? Okay, that is where manipulation occurs the most. Okay, so you want to learn how to trade like the big institutions. Okay, you want to learn the market maker structures, learn the market maker footprint, so that you will now start thinking like the market makers. So you now start spotting liquidity. So you will now be able to know exactly where other traders are buying, where other traders are selling. So you know exactly the point whereby you are going to enter the market. Okay, and then you become more profitable consistently. Okay, because you are trading with the market. Okay, when the big boys in the market, when they pump money in a particular pair, you know exactly what they are doing, because one thing that you will learn when you start trading this way is a concept called correlation. Okay, it's a word that is very, very common in the retail world, but many don't understand it. Many don't understand it. Okay, now there are a lot of there are a few pairs that move the same. There are pairs that are correlated, positively. Okay, we have positive correlation, and then we have negative correlation. So when a particular pair is going up, so for example, if AUD USD is buying, okay, and NZD USD will also be buying. Okay, if USD CAD is selling, okay, CAD JPY will also be buying. So let me show you a few examples here. Let's see if you can. So this is USD card. Okay. There's an option that we can use to compare. Let me see if I know where it is. Okay. Hold on, guys. Okay, good. So compare. So USD card and card JPY, okay, they are inversely correlated. So when USD card is buying, card JPY should be selling. So let's add card JPY onto this chart, and then we'll compare them. Okay, see, check it out. You can see. How can I move? Okay, I can't move this like this. You can see when this is for the candlestick, this is USD card. Okay, it was buying at this point. Okay, if you check out card JPY, which is the one that is on the line, so you can see it at the top. Let me bring this low. You can see at the top here. Hold on. Okay, at the top, it created the same structure at the top. They are inversely correlated. Okay, so how do you know when the market makers are trying to move money into a particular currency pair? You want to check out footprints that are consistent with other pairs that are correlated. Okay, it's that simple. Someone is sending a message. Okay, iPhone, don't worry, I'll do a recap shortly, or just watch the recording. Okay, so correlation is one tool that will come in handy, okay, when you are trying to spot the market maker footprints. Okay, so that really help you know exactly when they're about to pump money into the market. Okay, so let us go, let's remove those pair. Give me a second. Let's remove the pair and have just the chart. Okay, so you want to learn institutional trading, guys. Yes, Mike, you get the recording from the beginning. Okay, no problem. So you want to learn institutional trading. Learn institutional trading. Institutional trading. And guys, trust me, this will be one of the most abstract things that you ever learn, because you have been taught a particular way of trading. Okay, but now when you are learning this way of trading, you need to unlearn everything that you've learned before about whatsoever you've learned, aside from the basics like pips, like currencies, that can stay. But when it comes to trading strategies, entry strategies, okay, you need to unlearn everything that you've learned, because they don't work. Because when you start learning how to trade like these institutions, you know exactly where you have been blowing your account. And then you now, because you are now in a position of somebody that trades with the market makers, you are able to see exactly where liquidity is, and then you can mitigate those positions and then take entries for your profit. Now, I'll need you to devote, guys. I'll be very, very honest with you. If I tell you that you can learn this thing in a month, I'll be lying to you. Okay? You want to devote the next 3 to 6 months, okay, to learning and mastering this particular strategy. Okay? Devote the next 3 to 6 months to learning and mastering institutional trading. Okay, you want to learn it and then start practicing it on a demo account before you start trading on a live account. You know, for most people that I talk to that want to learn forex trading, you know, they don't have the patience to learn something that can change their lives for 3 months. But we have the patience to go to the university for 4 good years. You are going to school almost on a weekly basis for 4 years. Some people even spend 7 years to learn something. And then after graduating for 7 years, you will think that these people will be multi-billionaires. But after 7 years of graduating, okay, they are struggling. They are stuck with a 100K job, with a 500K job. They are stuck. Okay, but if you can devote 4 years or 5 years into learning something that cannot create your dream life for you, how be it? Can't you devote 3 to 6 months to something that has the capacity, okay, to transform your finances for life? Okay, don't be in a hurry, guys, to make money in the forex market. Okay, the forex market is carefully designed to move money from the impatient people to the patient people. This is just my own honest advice, guys. To learn this particular trading system, you need to devote 3 to 6 months, okay? Because I myself, I learned it in 2 months, okay? And I'm kind of, you know, quite intelligent and smart, okay? If I can learn it for 2 months, okay, very few people, okay, will learn it for less than 2 months. Very few people. Okay, so you need 3 to 6 months, okay, to learn this thing properly. Okay, test the waters. Okay, don't be in a rush. And guys, I'll show you how you can change your life with this particular trading system that I'll show you right now. And then you don't need to be making so much profit, okay, to be a producer, to make thousands. You know, some people said that their goal is to make $10,000 every month from January next year or February next year. It is possible. Okay, if you are trading an account that is $100,000 account, for example, and then each month you are just making 10% on a 100K account, that is $10,000 for you right there. With just growing your account by 10%, okay, you have made $10,000. You don't need to be able to double your account or flip your account, okay, to make money. If you are trading huge money, okay, you make more money with little percentage profit, and then you can now even be very consistent. Okay, Mr. Cordis allowed, don't worry, we'll do Q&A sessions shortly. Okay, so let me round up. Okay, so devote 3 to 6 months to learning this, and then there are quite a number of people online that you can see that are teaching this concept. Okay, you don't have to learn from me, you can learn from those guys, but they are teaching something amazing. You want to learn institutional trading, smart money concepts. Okay, online is also known as smart money concept. Okay, this should be your modus operandi for 2022. Don't enter next year with support and resistance. You blow your account like never before. I can bet my entire income that next year, if you are trading support and resistance, you will not make money. I can almost guarantee that. Guarantee you that for a fact. So you must do something different. So get this trading knowledge. And then what you figure out that when you start learning it, it will look very strange to you. I can guarantee you that. But just like every other thing that you learned. It is not when you were taught that you understood it. It took time. There's always a learning curve for something. So when you are being taught this concept, okay, don't think that you cannot understand it. You can understand it. You just need to really open your mind and study this concept and then practice just the way you learned further maths. Okay, most people did further maths in WAEC or NECO, and then you passed. Most people had a very, very difficult course back in the university, but you studied and then you passed. If you can pass those courses, trust me, they have nothing on this. This is not as hard as, medicine, or as hard as, biochemistry or accounting. Not as hard as those things. So I believe anybody that's willing to open up their heart, okay, to learn a skill set that can make them money, okay, will be profitable with this concept. Okay. Now, so next thing you now want to do, guys, is you want to get a mentor and stick with a mentor. Okay, get a mentor. Okay, get a mentor and stick with one person. Okay, get a mentor and stick with that one person. So when you find somebody that understands this concept and is teaching you, try not to jump from one person to another. Don't try and enter that same loop that you were used to. Okay, because it is very, very easy for you to start looking for the next big thing, for the best thing. Okay, I have a mentor. Okay, you can check him out online. He's a Nigerian. His name is Mayowa Owolabi. Okay, he's the person that I learned this concept from, and even as I'm teaching you guys, I'm still under his mentorship, because education is continuous. You cannot know something. Even he himself has a mentor. Okay, you cannot fully know something. If you feel that you are now self-sufficient as a trader, that's a very, very bad place to be in. If you cannot continue being a student of the market, okay, the market will show you who's boss. So you have to continue learning. It's a continuous process. Just like a medical doctor now, because you spent 8 years in medical school, does not mean that that's where your education ends. An average doctor every day spends 4 to 5 hours studying, because there's always something new happening. Likewise, the market conditions are always changing, because in real life, things are changing in real life. The market is a real life scenario. It's not static, it is dynamic. Okay, so get a mentor and stick with one person. Don't jump from one mentor to another. Be part of a trading community. Okay, guys, very, very, very important, guys. You want to learn this concept, devote 3 to 6 months to learning it. Give yourself room to make mistakes. Okay, demo. Don't be in a rush to trade a live account, and then I'll show you why that is shortly. Don't be in a rush. Take your time, okay? And then get a mentor that will teach you this thing properly, and then stick with that person, learn continuously, and be a part of a trading community, okay? That is what will set you apart, okay, in 2022. And then lastly, you want to, what's it called? You want to get funding. Get funding. Now, when I mean funding, what am I talking about? I'm talking about you not trading your own money. Okay? Because because, for example, as a trader right now, for you to be very, very consistent, you need to be able to trade without emotions. But truthfully, it is quite hard for you to put your hard-earned money. You fund your Forex account, you place a trade, and then that trade is approaching your stop loss. Maybe you can't sleep for that night. It's very because every time you be checking your MT4, as if you can control the market, because it's your money. You don't want to lose your money. So there are times that even when the market has not hit your stop loss, you just want to close the trade because you don't want to lose more than this. Meanwhile, that price might never even get to your stop loss. So that is why getting funded, you are not trading your own money. Okay, there are prop firms that are ready to fund traders. And then even if you lose that money, they don't hold you responsible for any loss. So if you are trading somebody else's money, it is easier to trade without emotions. You won't be emotionally biased to closing trades. Okay, it puts you in a better side, a better space to follow your plan because this is not your money. Okay, so get funding from prop firms. Okay, so there are a lot of prop firms that you can go to. Let me just highlight a couple here. Okay, there is, the most popular one is FTMO, and then you have my Forex funds. You have which one is that again? There's a couple of them. You have one Scandinavian markets. You have one Fidel Crest. Okay, there are a couple of ones. So if you just go to Google now and then you type in prop firms, Forex prop firms, you see a lot of them. Okay, there are a lot of people right now that are looking for profitable traders that they can give money to. Okay, now my number one, the one that I recommend for you is for you to use a prop firm called my Forex funds. Okay, so my Forex funds is what I recommend you to use. Okay, now with trading like the banks, trading institutionally, right? It is very, very easy for you to be profitable. You will just find out that naturally you are making more profit than losses. You will lose money, no doubt, but you will win more than you lose. Now, before I go to about this funding process, let me just show you a couple of things about trading like the banks. Okay, when you lose and then when you win, okay, you find out that you are winning more than you are losing. So let's say you take 10 trades. Okay, now with trading the way I want you to trade, okay, truthfully guys, okay, minimum you see 70% win rates, and then average risk to reward, okay, 1 to 5. So that means if you risk 2%, you make 10% profit. Average risk to reward 1 to 5. Okay, so let's say you take 10 trades. Okay, so let's say you even win just 4 trades and then you lose 6 trades. Let's say, worst case scenario, the win rate of this thing is 40%. and then your risk to reward is 1 to 5. So you now win 4 trades out of 10, and then you lose 6 trades. Now, these 4 trades that you won, so let's say you are risking 2% per trade, and then the average risk to reward is 1 to 5. So if you are risking 2%, you will be making 10%. So for each trade now is 10%. So 10 times 4 trades. So you have made how much? Okay, that's 40% profit from your 4 wins, risking 2% per trade. If you lose 6 trades, you've only lost 2% per trade. Okay, that's 2 times 6. Okay, which is 12. Okay, at the end of the day, you still be in profit. So 40% minus 12, that is 28%, right? So you still be in profit of 28%. That is even if you lost more than you won. But that will never be the case. Okay, you will win more than you are losing. Okay, so let's say you win 7, you lose 3. Okay, this 7 will give you, if you're risking 2% per trade, so that's 2, so 5, that's 1 to 5, that's 10 times 7. Okay, that's 70%. You lose 3, you only lost 2% and 3, you only lost 6%. So at the end of the day, you'll be in profit of 64%. So your consolation, guys, is that when you are trading this way, even when you lose trades, you don't let it get to you, because you know that as you follow the entry criteria, you find profitable trades that will rule out the losses that you make. Okay, you will make more profit than you are losing. Okay, nobody can guarantee you 100%. Nothing is 100% in this life. Even the market makers, like I told you, they lose money trying to, frame the market in a particular way that suits the retail traders. Okay, so now these prop firms, they are looking for traders that are profitable. Okay, now my Forex funds is my #1 recommendation for you guys. Okay, because this company here, they can give you immediate access to funds. Okay, so now they have a couple of programs that they run. Check it out. Okay, hold on. They have the rapid, good. So they have the rapid, they have the evaluation, and they have the accelerated. Okay, now for the evaluation, before they give you access to the funds, they will need you to pass a verification process first. Maybe they will first want you to trade demo accounts and then grow it by, let's say, 5% first before they give you access to the real money. Okay, or for accelerated, they can give you instant access to this money. So let's start from this one, the one that is the accelerated one. Okay, now check out their programs, right? So they give you instant access to this money. So let's check out how much it costs and then everything. Hold on. So check this out, guys. Now, for these people, right, to get instant access to $2,000, that is not your money. All you need is to pay a one-time fee of $99, one time. Okay, and then they also have a target. If you want them to increase your starting balance, all you need to do is just to grow that account by 10%. So when you grow the account by 10%, okay, I think they will double the money. to $4,000. Okay, so for this first plan here, the highest that they can fund you is $324,000. So when you keep growing your account by 10%, they keep doubling your account. So the highest that they can double your account to is $324,000. So imagine you start from here and then you follow a trading process that makes it easy for you to hit 10%. And then when you get to this level, if you are only making 10% of this money every month, your goal is to make 10% of 300K. That is $30,000 in profit every month for you. Okay, how much does our president collect as salary? It's not up to that a month, trust me. Okay, but as a Forex trader now, because you have a skill set, you are able to make money on demand with a particular skill set. Okay, it might be only 1 or 2 trades that can make you this 10%, and that can be done every month. You can make 10% easily in profit in a month. All right. If you also choose to start with a higher balance, so even if you don't even plan to go to do the the doubling, the increment scheme, right? Like even if it's this 2K, if you're able to make 10% to 20%, okay, in a month on a 2K account, that's about $200 to $400 extra money. Excuse me, right? Extra money. And then your only risk is $99. Okay, but there's no way you pay for this without, first of all, okay, practicing. Remember, you have spent time to learn this thing properly. Okay, you have learned it, you have mastered it, you have demoed, you have practiced. So once you start making 10% in a month from your practice within this period, okay, then you can now start paying for these funding programs. That's why I tell people, guys, don't be in a rush to start trading in a live market. Don't rush. The market is not going anywhere. Okay, the market is not going anywhere as long as different currencies still exist. The Forex market will exist. The only time that the Forex market will not exist is when and if the rapture of the church happens. That's the only reason why it won't happen, because nobody will be here anymore. Okay, if you believe in that. Okay, now let's move forward. Let's go back to the funding. Or you choose to start with a higher plan, 5K. Okay, making 10% of 5K, that's extra $500 for you. That's about $250K extra money for you. And then you access this with $245. When you grow your account by 10%, they'll be increasing the money for you. They'll be doubling for you. The highest they can give you is $405,000. And all you need to do to increase your starting capital is just to be growing that account by 10%. Every time that you grow that account by 10%, they increase your capital by 2x or 1.5x, but it's always an increment of about 2x. All right. And then your drawdown has to be, remember, 5%. So that means for each trade now, you are risking maybe 1% max per trade or 0.5% per trade. You are risking 0.5% to make like 3%, to make like 5%. So one trade actually can even make it. There are some trades that will take that will give you 1 to 15, 1 to 10. Okay, 1 to 20. It happens a lot. When you start learning these concepts, you start seeing this trade happen. So you can choose to have access to funds instantly by going through the accelerated program, or with your little amount, you can go through the evaluation program here. So with the evaluation, they don't give you instant access to the funds. You first have to prove yourself. And then, okay, sorry. Now for that other one, they give you, when you trade, you split profit with them 50-50. For the accelerated one, they give you half of the profits, they take half. But for the evaluation, that they'll first need you to pass a test. Okay, you get, in your first month, you get 75%. The second month, you get 80%. The third month and then onwards, you get 85% of the profit. So check it out, guys. Now, to have access to $10,000, you only need $84. Okay, that is less than let's say around 40K. So 40K to access $10,000. And then the good thing is that when you pass the evaluation phases, they will give you this money. They will refund you this money. So it's like you are getting access to this money for literally free. Okay, so for the phase, so you need to grow your account by 8% within the first phase, and then second phase by 5%. Okay, and then this can be done in a month, guys. This can be done in a month easily. All right, and then you split profits with these prop firms. 75% goes to you. They take 25% in the first month. In the second month, you take 80%. They take 20%. So if you are trading this money now, you have done your phase, this evaluation phase, and then you're not trading this money live. Okay, imagine you making 10 to 20% profits in a month. Okay, as a Nigerian, that will go a long way. Or if you are more daring, you can go for this. If you are now very confident, you can go for this 100K account. You pay your $500. Okay, and then once you pass this phase, if you are making just 10% or 50% in a particular month or so, you are going home with $10,000 easily. You just need to master this skill set. It is not by how fast you start making money in the first market, guys. It is how well you know what you are doing. It is just like every other thing that makes money. It's a skill set that you need to learn. Forex trading is a skill set. It's a lifelong skill set. Once you have this skill set, anywhere you are in the world, you are able to make money. You don't have to join the 9-to-5 people. When you go on vacations, you can make money. You can spot trade setups and trade anywhere you are in the world. That's the beauty of Forex trading. It's a skill set that is not, there's no border to it. Okay, so guys, this is what I want you guys to focus on 2022. Trading prop firm money helps your psychology, helps you to trade without emotions. Okay, but you don't come here without first doing your due diligence. Okay, that is why I said you want to devote 3 to 6, don't be in a rush. Okay, devote 3 to 6 months to learning this way. Okay, before you go and do this, you must have on your own demo account or on a small live account, fund a small account with maybe $30 and grow that account by 20%, 50%. Be comfortable trading this concept, okay, before paying this money to access prop firm money. Okay, guys, this should be your goal for next year. You want to be handling large funds. Somebody type in large funds or huge funds. Type in huge funds in the chat box, right? Your goal next year is to start trading large capital. Enough with $100. Enough with small money that we are trading. Okay, we don't belong to trading those small money. Okay, we want to be trading big money. Okay, so that when you're trading big money, you don't need to be in a rush to double your account. You don't need to double your account to make money trading with prop firms. Okay, you don't need to. Once you pass your evaluation, there is no more target for you. You can grow your account at your pace, and then you smile to the bank at the end of the day. Okay, so as a community, this is where I want us to be. I want at least 10 people to have access to this account before the end of 2022. At least 10 people in my community, I want them to be trading this account. Okay, and then every month they are going home with $10,000 minimum. Okay, guys, if you're in Nigeria, if you are anywhere in the world, $10K a month is life-changing. Anywhere in the world, even in the US. Anywhere in the world, if you are making 10K in a month, your lifestyle will change. It is a life-changing income on a monthly basis. All right, good. So let us run this up, guys. So we have been talking for about 2 hours. So now let me just run it up with how you can get started, right? So I've talked about a lot of things that you can do. So how do you take action on this? Okay, I'm going to give you an offer now. Okay, how you can work with me is not for everybody, just for people that want to take action with what they've learned tonight. Okay, so it is not enough for me to tell you what you should do. I should also help you achieve these things. Okay, so I want to give you access to a 6 month, okay, 6 months of mentorship. Okay, this is 6 months of hand holding. I'll teach you this trading concept myself, 6 months. All right, and then in this 6 months, what we get access to, right? You get access to the training library, right? You get access to weekly analysis, okay? You get access to trade setups, okay? Trade setups and ideas, okay? What I'm looking at to trade every day, okay? I'll be posting markups for you and then entry parameters, how you enter those trades. And then also, for the first time ever, I'll be doing private mentorships, private sessions. So when you subscribe to this program, okay, each month you have 1 hour with me each month. 1 hour each month, privately, me and you. Okay, to help you clarify some concepts or to help you do something you need help with, much like an hand holding, much like a hand holding. Now, it is 1 hour because I have a life of my own. Okay, I cannot also handle a lot of people. Okay, so 1 hour is best, right? Now, also every month you have the opportunity, okay, to get funded. Get funded, okay, $2,000 every month. So each month I'll be subscribing for you, okay, the what's it called? This plan here. This plan that is accelerated. So, and then this will be done via a what's it called? Like a contest or something. So each month, for people that win the prize, so one person each month in the mentorship community will win $2,000 each month. So it can be you. It can be you each month. But that month, you have to show that, okay, you know how to trade. You have to be actually profitable for me to subscribe. So I'll pay $100 for one person each month to trade this money. Okay, so you get access to funding every single month. Okay, so and then this is for 6 months. So for 6 months, me and you, okay, we are working together to ensure that you master this particular trading concept. Okay, so that in 6 months you don't go astray. In 6 months you have somebody to ask questions. In 6 months you have premium and priority support. In 6 months, every month we can have one-on-one coaching sessions and help you clarify what you learned. Now, this weekly analysis is twice a week. Okay, twice a week. Okay, Q&A sessions. You can come on board as well for Q&A and have your questions answered and have clarifications twice a week. Aside from that, you are also getting private mentorship from me directly. Okay, even if it is just this one alone. Okay, this one alone is a game changer for this offer, guys. So, like I said, it's not for everybody. For people that are already in the community, okay, each month is $50 each month. So most people are in the community now on a free trial. So normally, which is 25,000 Naira each month. This is the normal cost of my monthly mentorship without the private session each month. But for this offer, this is an offer for people that want to crush 2022, for people that are ready to take bold steps as regards their goal to create an awesome life with Forex trading, to trade differently and to trade with precision. Okay, now to get access to this amount of mentorship, okay, it's only going to cost you, okay, a one-time fee, okay, of 50,000 Naira, guys. Okay, there's no profit on this deal. 50,000 Naira, guys. Okay, to get access to this 6 months of mentorship. Guys, if I'm making sense, you type in 7 in the chat box. I think I'm for that Christmas today. Okay, now normally 25K times 6. Okay, that should cost you how much? Okay, that's pretty much about 150,000 Naira normally. But now I want to give you access to it for just 50,000 Naira, guys. And then, like I said, this is not something that I'm going to make profits from, which is why the offer is going to be time sensitive, guys. All right. So this is for people that take action between now and tomorrow, between now and tomorrow night, just 24 hours. All right. So you want to send me a message on my WhatsApp or on my Telegram and ask for the account details. So I'm not going to send it right now because I don't, the whole goal of this this session is not to sell this, is to give you perspective on how you can crush next year. So if you're actually serious about getting started with this, okay, send me a message on my WhatsApp or on my Telegram, okay? Let me know that you want to pay, and then I'll send you details of how to make payment, okay? But if not, every month you can get access to the information for just 25K every month, which is cheap, okay? For my own mentorship session, each month I'm paying $100 every month for my own mentorship session. So you are getting access to information at a discounted price, okay? And then trust me, as we grow as a community, and then as we start getting results as a community, trust me, in the next 6 months, I will, without a shadow of doubt, increase this, okay, to about 150 each month, okay, in the next 6 months. Okay, this I can guarantee you. But now, because we are just starting, we are just building this community, okay, we want to reach a lot more people. So guys, I recommend you take action. All right, so who wants to be a part of this offer? Okay, type in yes in the chat box. If you want to do this, type in yes in the chat box. Let me know the people that are interested. Don't worry, guys, it's not compulsory, honestly. Okay, good. Afiz said yes. Valentine said yes. Okay, awesome. So 2 people. So what you should do right now, guys, Afiz and Valentine, is to message me on my WhatsApp or Telegram. Remember, it is a time sensitive offer. It's an offer, guys. There's nobody that will teach you. Guys, come on, guys. Now, 6 months of mentorship for 50K. Nobody will teach you this concept. I didn't even learn it for this amount. Okay, I learned it for about 200K. Okay, that's what I learned from, and then every month I'm still paying 50K every month. But you are getting everything for 50K. Okay, for people that appreciate value, you know that this is very, very valuable. All right, so guys, time for Q&A. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can just type it in the chat box, or you can ask for you can type it in, and then I will mute you so that you can ask a question. So let's ask questions for the next 5 minutes. Yes, Mr. Salah Kodri, is not for everybody. So you can still be a part of the program as from maybe next month or where you have the money. But that time, you'll be paying 25K every month. So there's a time for you to be a part of it. It's not a do or die affair. Mr. Richardson, end of the month, I don't know. Just chat me up. Maybe you have to drop a commitment fee so that we will know that you are serious about it. But just chat me up on my WhatsApp, and then we'll find a structure for you that works. Mr. Babatunde Adewale, is too short. God will provide. All right, guys. Guys, if you got value from this session, type in value, value, value. Okay. If you got value, type in value, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Awesome, awesome, guys. I'm super excited for what's going to happen next year. Next year was amazing, 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 guys. Any questions before we call it a night, guys? Any questions? If you want me to unmute you, just request, and then I'll unmute you, and then you can ask your questions. The training is starting immediately. Okay. For example, tomorrow night we have a weekly Q&A session tomorrow night, which is Monday. Okay. So you also have access to a training library as well that you consume, and then that will bring you up to speed. So once you pay for this session now, you have immediate access to all the information and the membership as well. Okay, good. Any other questions before we call it a night? All right, I see Mr. Quadri, Mr. Valentine, Mr. Agbola, Mr. Jonathan said every value. Okay, so Mr. Jonathan Likwe and I are actually in the same mentorship platform. Okay, and then you know what? Let me unmute you, Joe Boy, and then just say a few things about this trading concept. Okay, Joe Boy, unmute yourself. Yeah, just talk to us for a few minutes.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening.
Tonight has actually been a little bit of more of a psychology class for me, because basically, apart from the knowledge I've gathered in institutional trading, I came into the financial markets directly into the institutional trading. I didn't know much of the other knowledge.
Okay.
The support and resistance. I think that I learned that over YouTube. So I realized that a lot of knowledge being passed across on YouTube, and most of all these free signal classes and free communities, most times they just get you confused and you're just doing of course. So when I tried trying to mix up the normal retail strategies I learned on YouTube with institutional trading, I found that it was a two different kind of trading strategy. So I just had to lean back to institutional trading, because I don't think any other strategy can make you as much money as the institutional trading makes you. With trading less, you don't have to trade more than 5. You don't need, all you need is just 2 trades a week. 2 trades sometimes you can flip your account 3 times. Can make you 3 times your account. So basically, it's a win-win. It's just for you to master the strategy. That's where the work comes. Mastering the strategy and knowing when to enter the market. Because I realized that your entry is very, very important. And institutional trading has been able to make everything make more sense to me.
Awesome. How much are you paying for Mr. Mayawa's mentorship?
You pay $100 every 30 days. You pay $100.
How much did you pay to enter? I think
the bootcamp. I joined to the bootcamp. The bootcamp, you pay $250. That's what gives you a discount to pay $100 every month.
Every month. All right. Good.
Yes, but if you're just joining the community, I think you pay higher.
Yeah.
So basically, I think you're giving Osho free. Osho free official. it's free Osho free you're giving, and I hope a lot of people use the opportunity to actually just learn it once and for all, because it's a lifetime changing opportunity. Yeah. Once you've learned it, you've learned it. Exactly. Just go and relax, enjoy your life, and just keep repeating what you do every day.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Joe Boy. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you, sir. We'll chat later.
Okay, no problem, boss.
All right, guys. So that is it, guys. So someone is asking, okay, Mr. Corey is saying, all right, so chat me up on WhatsApp, guys. So if you have any questions, feel free to chat me up on WhatsApp, and then I'll answer your questions. My goal personally is to raise people that are financially stable. That's my lifelong purpose. So everything I do is geared around that, that thing. If I'm telling you about Forex or any other thing to make money, it is because I know that it can make you money. Okay, but of course, I usually use myself as a scapegoat first. So I try out something. When it works for me, when I make money with it, I now start teaching other people. So I will never teach people what's not working for me. Okay, so and then this particular concept, okay, has changed the trading game for me. I'm not going to lie to you. It has changed the game for every other person as well that I know. Okay, you become a better trader easily more consistent, more profitable. Okay, good. So reach out to me then, user, and then I'll give you access to the payment details and then give access to the platform. Okay, and we'll get started. Guys, feel free to reach me on my WhatsApp. Let me just put it down here in case other people are going to watch this. My WhatsApp is, in a second, I'm reachable on WhatsApp for people outside the country, 234-803456-8079. Okay, this is my WhatsApp, guys. WhatsApp, or on Facebook and Instagram, just search for Toby Okunuga. I think I'm the first person you see on both platforms. Okay, at Toby Okunuga. Or if you're an email person, you can email me as well, tobyokunuga@gmail.com. Okay, so on all these channels, I'm very, very reachable and accessible. You can ask your questions and I'll do my best to clarify anything you have for you. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being a part of this webinar. It shows that you are intentionally taking a step to be a better Forex trader. Okay, so it sets you apart from every other person that heard about this program and then did not attend. Okay, so that means you are one step closer, okay, to your miracle when it comes to Forex trading. So, but try your best to take action with whatever you learned tonight. Stop trading technical analysis. It's going to blow your account for life. Okay, and learn how to trade the institutional way, okay, because that is a way that is consistent, okay, because the banks are always profitable, the market makers are always profitable. All right, so I wish you a very, very prosperous and beautiful year for you and your family. Okay, good night, guys. I love you all. Let's have a wonderful night. Bye bye, guys. Cheers.